To say that growing onions this year was a challenge would be an understatement. Turns out this was Juno's favorite place to run through the garden, and it was dry, really, really dry. But despite that, a few of the onions sized up pretty good, so I pulled them before something else goes wrong. But Danielle tells me the most important part of harvesting onions is the curing. Who even knew they were sick?
Whew, for the end of the summer, it's a little nippy out here.
Sure is.
So growing onions was a bit of an adventure, huh?
You could say that again.
Don't think you'll try it again?
Maybe something smaller like shallots.
Yeah, scallions are easy too, but I hear that you got at least a few viable onions.
Yeah, and I've actually pulled most of them out of the ground. Come take a look.
All right.
There they are.
Ah, so I see you took most of the green tops off already.
Yeah, I wanted to use them for soup. Should I have left them on?
Well, probably. The trick isn't with onions when you harvest them, the yanking part, getting them out of the ground. It's the curing afterwards. So let me show you what I'm talking about so we make sure these onions stay viable as long as possible.
Okay.
First, you want to grasp the base of the onion greens as close to the top of the bulb as possible and yank it out slowly. Don't peel or rinse the bulbs at this point because it'll shorten the length of time you can store them. Instead, lay the bulbs out on trays or screens and allow them to air dry in a cool, dry spot for at least a month. As soon as the green tops start to yellow and wither, you can cut them off, leaving an inch or so behind. At this point, you can gently brush off any remaining dirt and remove some of the outer layers of skin. Then, store them in a dry, cool spot until you're ready to use them.
Juno, now you can run through here as much as you like.
Aren't you happy?
That is a lot of work just for a few bulbs. I think next year I'm definitely sticking to shallots.
You say that now, but you're going to be ordering more seeds in no time. Wait until you taste how sweet those homegrown onions are.
Well, wait until you see the recipe I have in store. I've got something great for those enormous bulbs.
Oh, I can't wait to get in the kitchen. Speaking of which, I'm making you lunch today, a gourmet lunch. Want to know what I'm making you?
What?
Grilled cheese sandwiches with tomato.
That sounds delicious.